What is going on, my patrons? How y'all guys doing? Welcome to another edition of, you guessed it, Joel's News and Views, conservative news and views. If it's your first time tuning into the broadcast, do me a favor, go ahead on and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. With that being said, let's jump into this. I was about to do my sports broadcast. You guys know I have a sports channel. Haven't really been on it lately because I've been very much focused on the task at hand. Trying to get the uh, big show that's coming up Friday. And y'all know that when I'm engaged into something that's major to help further the cause, I'm very much focused. I'm like, my whole attention is on trying to make that happen. And I was just looking at my phone, trying to look at what's the latest going on, what I can talk about to help us grow, as a people, to give y'all the information y'all need out there. And this story came out of nowhere across here. And I'm about to share it with you in a minute. This story took me aback because it's very unique and it's very troublesome at the same time. And I think that we as a people need to talk about this because I think that a lot of people are starting to get the wrong idea about what you are supposed to do when you're in a position of power. Now, Craig Duke has been a pastor for a while at this church. He's known for being a nice guy. Uh, Personality is pretty much A1. People don't look at him nothing bad to say about this guy, you know. But Duke doesn't have nothing bad to say. Duke's got a big problem. And that problem is that he decided to do something that I guess he thought in his mind was a good thing, but he didn't think of it all the way through. Now, y'all know I'm the type of guy I give anybody the benefit of the doubt. But when I read the story to you guys, I'm gonna read the story, and then after that, I'm gonna give y'all my uh, 2 cents of what I think this guy got going on here. Okay, so give me a minute. I'm multitasking this morning. I'm trying to cook food for me and the missus and give y'all good content. So I'm a man of many things this morning. Many things. So again, hit the like button while y'all come in. We're trying to get this to at least about the first 25 likes by the end of this. It's gonna be a little while here. It's probably gonna be almost one of my 30-minute ones, maybe 15. But let's try to get to 20 likes to share this because this is a very interesting story. It's so interesting that I think that people really need to see what we got going on here because this is crazy. This is a real crazy story. And I told y'all from the beginning with that I was going to give y'all good content. I was going to give y'all these crazy stories. I don't know how I'm able to do it, but I always get the crazy stories out here. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm blessed. I don't know. I don't know. Pull it up. Talk about this crazy story that is just off the walls here. story. Okay, here it is. All right, guys. So here it goes. Pastor Craig Duke, who recently faced backlash by starring an HBO program called We're Here. Now, if you don't know what this program is, We're Here. It is basically a tale about men who dress up as women and do performances, and they are going all across the country and basically talk about their life story, how they got started, what they faced along the way of opposition, the coming of age of, why people, hate me so much, blah, 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 blah. Now, while y'all in the chat, I'm not by the computer right now, so please bear with me. I will get to your chat shortly. I don't want nobody to think that I'm overlooking them, but if you do send me a super chat, I'm away from my computer, but I will address it as soon as I get there because I'm like multitasking. But I just had to give y'all the story in the middle of this multitasking situation. Now, he has been relieved of his pastoral duties at a New Ball United Methodist Church in Indiana. Now, it is located in Evansville, Indiana. All right. Okay. Now, the emails from the congregants stated not long after the program aired, which was back in November the 8th, that Duke said, according to Religion News Service, which noted that some of the comments that Duke got were positive, but others were not. Enough were so negative that the instance of Newburgh's staff parish relations committee, Duke said, he requested a new assignment from Bishop Julius C. Trimble of the Indiana Conference of United Methodist Church, RNS reported. Now, from Blaze Media, Duke intended to head a 6-week Bible study regarding sexuality at the church. Okay, according to what was told. But Duke said an additional negative bullying attacking email from a church person that came on November 14th flipped the tide. It just got to the point where the conflict, the anger grew too much, and so my mental health too. I started to back away, and I told my district superintendent that the conflict was so much, it was at such a level from some that I was unable to be an effective leader, Duke said. Mitch Geiselman, the superintendent of the South and Southwest District of the Indiana Conference, discussed the situation in a November note to the congregation. And this is what was stated. Reverend Duke is being relieved from pastoral duties effective December 1st, 2021. He will not be available to perform any pastoral functions at the Newburgh United Methodist Church. He and Linda will continue to reside in the pastorage until no later than February 28, 2022. But he will not be at the church in any capacity. Guys who have broke, Duke will continue with a significantly reduced salary until no later than February 28th. Now, here's more from the letter. Duke has not resigned nor has been fired, and these are not actions that are consistent with our appointment system. While there is a diversity of opinion regarding the moral implications of Reverend Duke's actions, he has not been found to have committed any chargeable offense or any violation of the United Methodist Book of Discipline. In short, Craig has reached a place where he feels unable to continue to serve the parish. In short, Craig has reached a place where he feels unable to continue to serve the parish ministry at present. During his time of being relieved from pastoral duties, You'll be engaged in a process of renewal, reflection, and recovery that will be monitored by our conference director of leadership development, Bishop Trimble, and myself. Our desire is to provide an opportunity for Craig to again be able to utilize his numerous skills as a pastor in a local congregation. He will not, however, be returning to the NUMC pulpit. Now, there is a crowdfunding campaign that's supposed to be helping out the Dukes, and they raised tens of thousands of dollars. Okay, in fact, when I checked it, they raised $56,000. Okay, and he was only asking for 30. Pretty impressive, and still raising money. Still got people donating. Now he said that I want to support not just the females on Facebook and all those experiences, but also financially, which is a group started. It's just really been incredible and unbelievable. May lead us a different direction. We really just don't know at the point. Duke said, according to this news article when it was first written. You know I got a lot to say. And I'm not going to bite my tongue. Craig Duke said he did this whole project to support his daughter. Now, I'm going to give y'all two sides of my thought. I'm going to give you the support side of what he did, and I'm going to give you the moral clause that he did based upon him being a pastor. Okay? Now, we're going to go on the family support side because of his daughter. His young daughter came out to him and said she's pansexual. Okay? Now, I know a lot of y'all don't know what pansexual is, part of that LGBTQ+. It basically means that you fall in love with people through emotional trust. Okay? It's emotion based. Alright, you're very open to being with a man or a woman, but it's all based upon emotion. Pansexual people are very emotional creatures. They fall in love through emotions and not physical attraction. So basically, example given is you could look like a piece of food in the whole looks department, but because of your personality, your charm, all those other factors, they look at you for that. Now, pansexual people, most of them are not as highly sexually active like other people. Okay? A lot of them like to do a whole lot of emotional type of things. Now, when his daughter came out like that, in his mind, since he's been the type of pastor that's been very vocal, been very outspoken for the Uppbeat community, he felt like this would be a good opportunity to show his daughter support. So he decided, okay, this is a good opportunity. They want to see how I feel or show my daughter that I'm never scared that I'm here for her. I'm dad. I'm gonna do this documentary. And he did. He made some friends. I think he made friends with one of the guys. I ain't never seen it. Don't care to see it. Not my forte. But he was a big hit on the show. Again, I really appreciate the fact that he really loves his daughter and he's trying to be a supportive father. But let's go into the moral situation. And shout out to JH, what she said. JH, I'm about to get to that part. I have to break it down on both sides, honey. Give me a minute. You know I ain't going to hold back. Here is where it gets clouded. You are a man of God. You are part of a Methodist church. Now, y'all know that Methodist, Baptist, these churches that are rooted, especially in conservative environments, are very strict, okay? When I say strict, they are a no-nonsense type area. These are the places where a woman resigned that was asked to marry a same-sex couple, but she resigned from her position because she wouldn't do it because it was against her religion. When you're dealing with stuff like that, there's a thin line you can't cross. And I don't agree that the pastor should have went and took this gig. Sorry. If he was going to take this gig, he should have financially made sure that he was able to walk away from his duties. Because you are a pastor. People look up to you. You are a pastor. You can still support people and not judge them without acting. Okay? Let's get that straight. Number two, for those of you that don't agree with me, hear me out. Let me ask you a question. How would you feel if, what's up, son? Good morning. If you were with somebody and they told you that you was the only one in their life, but yet still they go out here now and spend the night with a porn star. Didn't do anything, but just spend the night with a porn star, allegedly. You got every right to leave them. Because look at the perception they putting out there. The same thing with this pastor. The perception he's putting out there is disturbing. The perception he's putting out there is disturbing. Now, here's another thing that I came up with why he did it. I think it's more than just because of his daughter. I think the pastor did it because I think he decided this pastor who's been an advocate for this movement, maybe, just maybe, undercover. There's one right there left in that thing. Good, I'm trying to hurry up and talk to your friend. Trying to hurry up and mom something. But yeah, I'm thank y'all. But yeah, definitely hiding something. Because you don't do that. You can't tell me that you woke up one morning and as a pastor and made it in your mind that you were comfortable to do that just because of your daughter. I think that there's a secret life that this guy is living that he's not telling his wife. I'm being real. Because when you see how they say his performance was, he said, oh, well, I used to be an actor. Okay. Yeah, but you was very comfortable doing this stuff. So comfortable, you making friends, you're putting it all on the line. I think that you are like that. I think that you could have could be what they call part of the LGBTQ plus question mark community. And I think that he used his daughter as a cover up because he got his own demons he's trying to fight. Because you can't tell me that you being a pastor and you know how your congregation is. You've been there for a while. You've been in the game as a pastor for a while. Ain't like you're new. That you can't sit here and tell me that you did not know that this was going to come out to have backlash. You already probably got some backlash in the past because of how your thoughts and feelings about this type of behavior. And you go around and did that. I mean, come on now. And Sean, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're right, Sean. That's a part of the Bible. And that's what we were trying to say, Sean. He's a minister. It ain't like he was no minister. Now, if he was no minister, man, like if he was like a deacon or something, and he did that, then whatever. You know, I mean, it's bad, but it's not bad. But you in a position of power, bro. Like you a leader. You in the Christian circle. Like you are out there. So, yeah. This man really put himself in a situation he ain't supposed to. Exactly, Sean. Sean, thank you, Sean. Appreciate you, Sean. Sean, you talking some real facts too. I mean, and you're right. He's gross, JH, for what he done because he played the system. This child, if he wanted to support his daughter, he could have done it from afar. He put his family life in jeopardy, their livelihood in jeopardy. And I feel like he's doing it because of his way. This is his way of coming out too. I think that this pastor is a part of that community. For real, for real. I would not be surprised later on when this gets out that he leaves his wife and lives his, as they like to say, my truth. Because this man was too comfortable with these guys. What I seen in that show. And the way he was getting hugged on by the other guy, you know, they all teary-eyed. Yeah. From some of the previews, yeah, that play, that Joker is just as wavy as waves in a brother's hair from the stadium. You know I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. And so, you know, I don't feel sorry for him. Now, what I do feel like he's doing now is he's using his own mistake as a crutch to get money because he already got 56,000 people. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Mark B. Weed Extreme? I mean, think about that. That's a lot, man. If it's a troll, get rid of it. Y'all know what to do. Or if they don't respond back, get rid of it. You know how we do. I mean, this is crazy. And he wants people to believe that this was in good faith. This was not in good faith. This was for your own personal gain. You know, this is where I don't like about some of these pastors. And this is where I'm going to say, now I'm going to get real. Because I gave him a little intro of what he might be trying to make y'all think, but I'm gonna tell you what we see it as. This cat know what he was doing. This was an opportunity for him, excuse me, to be fucked up. And he know it was. This man is just as wavy and confused like his child. And you notice he has no pictures. If you notice, if you search this guy's name, there is no pictures of his wife. So I'm quite sure this woman is not on board with this mess because she probably knows that this cat is not what he say he is. For real. All right, I see you, Sean. Oh, okay. I didn't know what you said. Peace, bro. And this is sad. And this is why people don't go to church. People like this guy right here is why people don't go to church. So I got your fork already. I'm gonna get your fork right now. I gotta watch out. Here you go. But yeah, man. I mean, this guy was full of it. Sorry, but he was full of it. I don't believe anything that Cat said. No. But yeah, man. I mean, this story here is just ridiculous. It really is. It really is. But I'm gonna put a link on there and let y'all get the chat and tell me what y'all think. I wanted to bring this to y'all attention because I just want y'all to see how crazy this man sounds saying that he wanted to do this for his child. When in reality, it's a cover up. Sorry. It really is. So anyway, y'all get in the comment section, tell me what y'all think. Please like, share, subscribe, and everything else. And y'all know how we do. I'm out.